First, I would like to say thanks, Steph, for making this video. Woohoo! Here you go. So I know I promised you guys the shoulder warm-up that I do for the vlog. And I always start with this one. And these are the same exercises that I had to do for my physical therapy. I do 2 sets of 10 of each of these exercises. And this one, he really told me that I have to try to pull my rhomboids together behind as I stick out my boobs and get to my 10. And then from here, I do this one. I'm sure everyone at every rig sees these exercises going on all the time, but it's supposed to be a right angle in the elbow here. Just do the best I can. And this is actually the same band that I'm still using from when I had my surgery in 2009, so it's not like a super hard band, and I think that if it were a super hard band, it would actually be too much tension. Like, it's just a warm-up, so it's just to get the blood kind of flowing through the joint. When I switch, I'll do the other side and let Stephanie film my Puerto Rican and my new orange shorts.
I like the flower in your hair, Lizzie.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so after I do those, I put it up high, a little bit higher. And then for this one, I'm just going from the side and down to my leg. And I always seem to have my other hand here because whenever I catch my shadow, I can see that like I'll be really arched unless I deliberately tuck my tail and try to stand tall. So if I put my hand on my ribs, it kind of helps me remember to have good posture. Okay, so this next one was not part of my PT, but I did it once just playing around, and when I felt how amazing it feels, I thought I want to do this every time because I love it. So I just come here, I try to put my ribs away because of course they want to do that. Trying to keep my ribs put away, I just go like this, and on the way down, I just go in lines, and then I step out, and then on the way up, I go in circles. And again, like I'm really thinking more actually about my stomach than even my shoulders here, but it just feels so good. Like I'll just give into it and let myself do it as much as I want because it feels so good. And then, after I finish that one, I go here. So, this is again supposed to be like a parallel, top of my arm is supposed to be parallel to the ground, and I know I don't always achieve that, and it should also be 90 degree bend, and I'm just going down. What I find is if I look at my shadow and I see that I'm actually doing 90, sometimes I'll get a clicking going on in my right shoulder, which is the one that I had repaired, and I'm not fond of that clicking. It makes me feel like something's wrong. So a lot of times I can either bring my elbows a little higher or lower than the shoulder and it goes away, so I just do it that way. And then here, this is just kind of an excuse for not doing push-ups. They basically told me push-ups are such a good stabilizing exercise, and like I'm so lazy about doing them that I'll just do this little mock push-up with my band to pretend that I did push-ups. And that's it. That's my whole shoulder warm-up. And ever since I had my surgery, I have been flying without shoulder pain, so I believe it's working. Thanks, Steph.